Welcome back to the channel. If you like the content I'm creating, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. So, also hit that bell notification and share with someone if you want them to see it. So today is just a bit of a story time. It's about how I lost $26,000. So, we're gonna backtrack a few years. Everyone remembers, or probably remembers someone who at that time was talking about it, the big crash of '08 and '09, when the stock market like crashed hardcore. They called it the Great Recession. They started talking about all this gloom and doom stuff, how it was like the worst crash since the Great Depression, on and on and on. So at that time, I'm working some just little pissant um, security job down in Arizona, and I had been studying stocks for a little bit. It's something I was really looking at getting into because a lot of money can be made in the stock market if you do it right. And so I was building up cash, building up cash, building up cash, and that was kind of normal for me. I've pretty much consistently been a saver. I just save money and save money and save money. But what happened was I'm working this job at '08. Obviously, all hell breaks loose in the later part of '08. You know, markets tumbling left, right, and center. On and on and on it goes. And I'm just like watching this. From my security job, it didn't really seem to affect me, but I was just watching it. And, time went on. It was like sometime about '09, maybe early to mid '09. I'm not really sure. And I was like, the market had crashed horribly, and I was looking for opportunity. So I had been studying stocks and the way the market works and the heartbeat of the market, and I was looking for an opportunity because the idea is to buy low and sell high. So I'd already heard about the bailouts. The bailouts were starting to happen. They're trying to save these big banks from going under and doing more damage. They say to the economy, and I'm looking around at like stocks because at this point I have about just a tad over about 2 G's saved up, and right now they're bailing out the banks, and I'm looking around and I'm like, and I'm looking and I see Bank of America at, I think it was like a $1.98 a share or something like that, and I was really 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 interested. I mean, $2 for a bank, and they're bailing them out, so they can't fail because they're not going to allow them to. And I'm looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. I must have looked at that thing dozens of times, maybe hundreds of times over the next like two to 3 weeks, and I'm like kept telling myself, do it, just do it. You know it's going up. You know it's going up. It's a bank. They're not going to let it fall. It's too big. And I didn't do it. Fear got to me. I was so afraid of letting the money go because when you buy something, if it's $2 and I have 2,000, a little over 2,000, I could buy 1,000 of them, right? But I knew I was gonna have to hold it for a number of years in order to make it work, and I didn't. I was afraid to tie up the money. Well, this is one of those times when I just kicked myself for the stupidity of it all. I mean, I was afraid, and I let a good juicy opportunity slip through my fingers. I ended up blowing the money um, later on anyway on some nonsense, so I really didn't help myself at all. It's not like I, skipped this opportunity and just grabbed another one, maybe less juicy. No, I just blew it on some boat. I don't remember what the hell it was. That's how meaningless it was. I don't even remember the hell I blew it on. But anyway, fast forward today, and it's gone up and down, up and down. As of today, we're talking about 28 each. So, from 2,000 to 28,000, the difference. So I lost $26,000 just by letting my fear take control of me. I knew, it's not like I suspected or maybe this will work out. No, I knew it was a good thing. I knew it would work out. I didn't know exactly how the returns were going to look, but I knew it was going back up. They wouldn't let them fail anyway. And the heartbeat of the market always goes back up over time. It was low, super low, and I allowed myself to pass it off because I was afraid to let go of the money, because the money gave me like this sense of security. Well, that was a big freaking mistake. So fast forward a lot of years, um, not too many years ago actually, and I was making more money than ever, and I was like, you know what, I need to just do something. I need to start investing. If even if not the returns aren't great, I just need to do it so I get out of this fear mindset. And so I started putting money away into like the stock market, which is easier now than ever because it's apps on the phone like M1 Finance, Robinhood. There's a bunch of them now that actually cut out the middle brokers and allow you to buy even fractional shares if you can't afford like full ones from the market. And so you could set, you don't have to put thousands of dollars in it. Sometimes sometimes I'll just throw $20 at it and purchase some stuff. Just constantly get more, get more. And when I did that, it I mean, I saw red all over the place because I bought. I mean, I wasn't waiting for like the market to go down. No, I did it because I wanted to get over the fear crap, and so it was like just bought it straight out, and then it was going down and down and down and down, and I saw all this red and I was panicking. It's a good lesson though. I was panicking. I mean, I didn't even have a lot of money tied up in it, a couple $100 at most. But I was just like, well, I didn't like everyone else. I didn't want to see the red. I want to see the green. I want to see the positives. And I just kept having to tell myself, relax. Remember why you're doing this. We're just relax. Remember 08 and 09, you let fear take over, and I just like, okay, don't pull it out. Don't lose. Just keep at it, keep at it. Well, it's now positive like 13% overall. It fluctuates a lot. But that's not the point. It's like I had an opportunity and I let it pass me by because of fear. So with that, I kicked myself for 10 years over it. And so I was like, I got to get out of this mindset. And let's be real, all of us have all these opportunities that we let pass us by because of fear. We don't want to risk the money. We don't want to, take the chance and ask that person out. We don't want to put ourselves out there. We don't want to feel that rejection. Dude, I understand. I completely understand. Been there, done that 10 times over, and that's how regrets are created. I never regretted the actions I took that, I failed at. Because regret is about fear. It's not about failure. It's when you don't do something because you're afraid. It's not because you tried your best and it didn't work out. You can live with that. That's okay. You can feel pride in yourself that you had the guts to do it in the first place. It's when you hold yourself back because you're afraid. And we all do it. Every one of us does it. Some less than others. But learn from it, move on, let it go. Take the lessons, take what really matters out of that experience and just let the crap go and take the important lesson. That's what the only thing you can do. So if you like the content I'm creating, I'll talk to you next time. See you on the next video.